Hello, everyone. I am excited to share with you one golden rule that has helped me to design a life and business that I no longer want to take a vacation from. Now, I want to preface this by just sharing I am no stranger to putting in 70, 80-hour work weeks. Uh, but that's not how I'm wanting to continue leading my life. I think that business is seasonal, and there are times that you are going to put in more hours than other moments in your life. And you want to be able to plan accordingly. But if you are constantly striving for that hour that you're putting in week after week, it's my belief that like you might be doing it wrong, right? So I think it's important that we really ask ourselves, why are we putting in so many hours? What is that actually doing? Who are we trying to prove ourselves to, right? I've got caught up in that in the past where I'm taking on more and more and more, and I'm having a hard time saying no. So if you feel like you can relate to that, if you feel like you are grinding and you are hustling day in and day out, I want to share with you guys a rule that I follow that has made a huge difference in really shifting my mindset around how much of me I'm putting into my work, my career, and my business. Because at the end of the day, you're so much more than your business. You are so much more than just a business owner. You are so much more than the finances that you're seeing hit your bank account every single month. And I think sometimes we lose sight of that. I think sometimes we get so caught up in more, doing, push, 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 that we actually lose what it is we wanted in the first place in starting our business, which for many of us, it's freedom, right? It's time freedom, it's location independence, it is enough resources to support ourselves and our family and the lifestyle that we want to lead, the legacy we want to leave behind. So we just want to check in. We want to check in and make sure we're not just hustling, we're not just grinding with no specific reason, or we're not just pumping out hours and hours of work if it's not actually leading us towards the goal or the outcome that we desire. What I found was that a lot of times less is more. If I can actually slow down and enjoy being fully present day in and day out with clients, with the marketing I'm producing, I am so much happier, and I care less about the financials of my business. And when that happens, almost always, the finances outproduce what I was planning or hoping would come in. So I know it sounds a little woo, but when we can actually lessen the grip and take off the pressure of what we're expecting ourselves to generate, and we actually are fully embodied in how we want to feel day in and day out, showing up as that powerful CEO of our lives, that's when the shifts start to happen. That's when the sales start to come in. That's when you become so magnetic that people are drawn to work with you. They don't know why, but it's your energy, right? So if our energy is chaotic and it's all over the place, it's really hard for other people to feel us and to feel our authenticity and to feel how grounded and connected we are to our purpose here on the planet. So when you can lessen the grip that you have on the pushing, and you can start leaning into faith and trust and really enjoying the lifestyle that you've set out to experience as a business owner, as somebody striving for freedom, if you can actually experience those moments of freedom and joy and fulfillment day in and day out, the money will follow. The creativity will come through, right? But if we don't have enough space, if we don't give ourselves the mental bandwidth to actually relax into the present moment, it's really hard to hear those intuitive pings and to take the aligned and inspired action. So, my encouragement for all of you guys is to do a review of how you're spending your time. Where is your energy going? And the rule, I'm going to get to it in a moment, the golden rule that has really been pivotal for me in making this shift, because again, I'm no stranger to 80 plus hour work weeks as if that's the norm, right? The biggest shift that I had created and really intentionally have been focusing on the last 15 months, I would say, It's to only engage with mentors who have a lifestyle that inspire me. Got it? This is key because there's so many gurus out there, right? All ends of the spectrum. Let's talk about the spiritual gurus. You have the yogis, the meditators in ashrams, living in the mountains, meditating in solitude all day, every day, right? Some of that is very inspiring to me as somebody who, studies Eastern philosophy. There's parts of that inspire me, right? But that's not necessarily the lifestyle that I want to lead. I'm a householder. I like to be in society, right? So you have to identify like what is that spectrum of mentors that you follow. Right now, let's shift to the other end of the spectrum. These are people who are pumping in the 80+ hour work weeks, who maybe on the outside looking in, they have an incredibly thriving business, right? But their personal life is in shambles. Their relationships aren't something they're able to prioritize. Their health is starting to diminish. Maybe they take excellent care of their physical health and they have their morning routine and their gym schedule on lock. But if they're missing the space and the bandwidth to take care of themselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, that isn't a lifestyle that's inspiring to me. It doesn't matter how much money is in your bank account. It doesn't matter how much revenue your company is generating. If you aren't able to prioritize your self-care, your mental health, your emotional health, that's not something that I strive for, right? So when you look at mentors that you engage with, you want to ask yourself, what is it about them that inspires you? Is it their lifestyle or is it the outcome, the results that they have? Are you only inspired by the revenue that they're generating? Are you only inspired by the Chanel bags, right? Are you only inspired by the travel? And you want to get really, really clear about the authenticity that you are drawn to in others. And when you start to engage with mentors who really embody that lifestyle that you also desire, so maybe for you, it's freedom and closeness with family and actually taking off Wednesday every single week or not taking client calls on Monday and Friday. They at any time they can go on a 4 5 day weekend, right? Figure out what is most important to you, what are your values, and only engage with those mentors that have those same core values. I know it's easy to see the luxury, the cars, right? And it's interesting because when you have a taste of that, and that's all there is, it becomes a lot less inspiring. And so, again, my ask for you all is to get really clear on what is the lifestyle that you are setting out to achieve through your work, through your career, through your business, and who are the mentors that are in alignment with those same values and that same lifestyle that you are wanting to embody and experience today. And then you can take it a step further and ask yourself, how can I start to lead that life today? What action steps can I take? How can I shift my thinking, shift my feeling to experience that presence, that freedom, that connection with my family, that space in my calendar to take care of myself and then make it happen? Okay. So, again, just to recap, this is one key, such a key rule that has really helped me design a life, business, career that I don't want to take a vacation from, right? I talk about this with my one on one clients all the time. To me, having my own business, working remote, the intention and the purpose, it's so that I have the freedom and flexibility to enjoy this human experience and to cultivate a deeper connection to myself, to others, and to the divine. Your intention and your business may be different, but that's mine. And I check in with myself every day to make sure that I'm operating from that space. So get clear on your values and how you can start to really lead from that space day in and day out and watch what happens next. So we'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. For those of you who are on live or catching this replay, let me know, like, do you have mentors that not only have the type of lifestyle that you desire, but also the freedom, fulfillment, the relationships as well. And then if you have any mentors that inspire you, drop them in the comments. I would love to hear who you're following, who you resonate with, because I'm always looking for new people to inspire me and to just widen my idea of what's possible. I think there's a lot of power there. There's a lot of power in looking at all the different people in your life that inspire you and who inspires others. And then just start engaging with those people, and anybody who's not in alignment with your lifestyle, or you know, who maybe are so focused on this hustle mentality, this push push push, this revenue only mindset, the luxury only mindset, maybe you start to quiet them, maybe you mute them on Instagram, right? So get really really clear, be intentional about who you're following, who you're engaging with when it comes to mentors. Lean into those people who inspire you, and you can forget the rest. Yeah, it's up to us to really design intentionally a lifestyle and a vision for what we want. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I cannot wait to connect with you in the comments. Again, please drop those mentors who inspire you below. And I look forward to checking in and seeing what y'all think. And as a reminder, for some of you who might not know, I have a 3-day challenge, if you want to call it that. It's kind of like an at-home retreat, if you will, but it's called the Elevated Leader Challenge. It's 3 full days of video trainings with me, and it's really to help you intentionally design a vision, and a lifestyle and a mindset that's going to help you tap further into your vision and what it is that you want in your business. So if you want that training, please drop a comment. You can just type elevate in all caps, elevate, 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 and I'll be sure to reach out and get you a copy of that training. All right, you guys, have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.